What's up, YouTube? We're back with another video. We got the glasses on. You know what that means? That means it's bedtime. When we ain't done up and the glasses is on, that means it's time to go to bed. But I just watched the latest episode of Ultimate Girls Trip. So let's talk about it real quick. It was pretty good. It held my attention. I guess out of the three so far, mm, I was gonna say, I guess it's been kind of my least favorite, but I kind of guess put it on par with the second episode with Bunko. It was cool. It's gonna turn up when we get to Atlanta, so that's what I'm looking forward to. But let's get into it. So Kyle is throwing her white party. As she always throws. She says she's been doing it since 2004. So over 20 years. Over shit. I didn't mean to cuss. Over 22 years? I'm bad at math. So yeah, so that's what she decided to do, of course. I mean, it only makes sense that we're in Beverly Hills. It's her city. She gets to host something. Why would you not? I forgot that she did the one party at SoFi Stadium, and that was actually fire, like legendary status. That she's that connected and hooked up that she was able to have SoFi Stadium. I mean, I'm sure they have times where they're not hosting anything, but to have them offer that to her to host her party was actually very lit. If she could have did that for this time, that would have been fire. But I said that she loves that she's the longest tenured housewife. We know that she wears that like a medal of honor, like a purple heart. She loves to let everybody know I've been here the longest consecutive, never put on pause, never took a break, blah, 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 which is a thing. But don't act like you just been giving us the stuff and the things for the whole time that you've been on. You've plateaued. So, it's like, yeah, okay, you've been here the longest, but meh. Kyle is cool. I don't hate Kyle. I just want her to give us more. If we're getting to the point where you, as a housewife, are giving us nothing and you're just coasting, for me, in my opinion, hi, my opinion, you need to be demoted. You don't need to be still holding your whatever, your diamond, your peach, your orange, your banana. I don't give a damn. You need to be demoted because I want personal story. I don't just want drama, fighting, playing the background, getting a check, confessional gangsters. I want to see what you're doing also in your personal life. So, but that's just me. So we get to the party. The party looks beautiful. It always looks beautiful. I hate that we don't really get to ever see the food. Like they were talking about eating and stuff like that, but I feel like we didn't get to really see the spread. I want to see what Kyle offers at this big ass party. But we get throwback Beverly Hills Housewives. I see Camille, Erica, Sutton, Teddy, Eileen, Adrienne Maloof, Crystal, Denise Richards. We get no Renna, no Dorit, of course, no Lisa Vanderpump, which that's my girl. I wish that her and Kyle were on better terms because I would have loved to have seen her. No Kathy, no Kim. Hmm. I just realized that her sisters weren't there. That's kind of weird. Very weird, actually. But and how funny that Crystal's in the past two episodes and she literally faded in the background for both episodes. I just thought about that as well. We got more words out of this episode out of Teddy than Crystal for both episodes. But yeah, she's supposed to come back to Beverly Hills. Okay. Moving left and right along. So I made a note because Portia had me cracking up because she's walking in the party and the mic catches her saying, "Is this party outside?" Like, girl, are you new here? Is this your first time watching Beverly Hills Housewives? Kyle always has the party in the backyard. It's never like it's not an inside outside her home party. It's always outside, girl. Like, maybe if you watch a show other than your own, then you would know some of these things. But she was right when she said she said, it's a lot of salt out here and not really any pepper. And Portia, I'm not always with you. But when you're right, I am with you because yeah, white party is right. White party is right because Kyle, you ain't got no black friends, you ain't got no friends of color. You couldn't have invited the Shaws of Sunset, somebody to come through. Like, I'm confused. Why was I looking at all white people, mostly white women? Where was Bose? Well, oh, I get. Well, no, because I'm like, I was just gonna say, oh, because Dorit wasn't about to come, she didn't come, but no, like, I mean, you're a housewife. That ain't got nothing to do with you. We know what we're here for. This is the 20th anniversary celebration thing. I would think you would want to be seen. And Bose would have been looking good as hell in her all white against that pretty skin. So yeah, where the hell was Bose? Obviously Garcelle wasn't gonna come. But I just feel like, is it shocking that Kyle doesn't have I won't okay. Let me not put that on her jacket and say she don't have friends of color. Is it surprising that there were like no people of color at this party? No. Should there have been? Yes. I don't care if y'all had to call other housewives and have them come in. Why was there nobody but the Salt Lake City girls? I'm trying to think. Look, I'm bad with geography. I'm trying to think, where is Utah to Cali? I guess that makes the most sense. I don't care. These women have money. Fly in. Or Bravo, you fly them in so that we have a little bit more specks of color than Portia and Giselle. Anyway, so Meredith, Whitney, and Bronwyn show up from Salt Lake City. I want to know how long Luann was upstairs playing around in these angel wings and these her hair in these pin curls, because it seemed like she was up there for a long time for this surprise that Kyle was just so excited about telling everybody. So fast forward through all the filler stuff, we get Giselle doing what she does best, what she's clearly going to do for all whatever 8, 9 episodes, stirring the pot. We get kind of dual scenes of her asking Brahman and Whitney what's the tea in Salt Lake and what's going on and why they're avoiding Lisa and Meredith like the plague. And then we get Portia. She's talking to Lisa and getting her side of why you ain't messing with them, why are you avoiding them like the plague, what's the tea. We don't know y'all show like that. We don't know the ins and outs, which I feel like, you know, as housewives, I know everybody's busy. Everybody's got their own show, their own life outside of the show to focus on. But I just feel like, watch your fellow housewives shows, catch the cliff notes, watch the recapper, something like kind of know what's going on. So then you're not coming in blind. But whatever, it makes for good drama that they're doing this. Otherwise, this party would have just been like blah. So cool. I'll take the messiness this episode. So basically, each side is explaining their problems with each other, and after Bronwyn and Whitney say that everybody, meaning on the cast, Giselle was putting 20 on 10, saying like they meant everybody in Salt Lake. She meant on the cast. Has iced out Lisa and Meredith, but I feel like mostly Lisa. I feel like Meredith is more of a casualty of, hey, this is who you chose to be friends with. I feel like really they don't rock with Lisa. Lisa's the one they don't see it for. So now it's gang up on Lisa time. We already seen the last season, and clearly it's about to extend into this next season, which, I mean, I'm no Lisa fan. I think she is self-absorbed. I think she's out of touch. I think she has her head up her ass most times. I don't hate her. As just, would I could I see myself being friends with her? Probably not. But we'll see how this season goes. I don't like the gang up some people. I think every dog needs to have their day. I think every housewife needs to have a season where it's your turn. It's just your turn. And let's see how you do. That's just my opinion. I think it makes it fun. I don't think it should always be the person that's like seen as the villain. I think everybody needs to get a turn. And that's just what it is. But anyway, so after they say like that, basically Lisa is being iced out, now Giselle, now all of a sudden she don't want to get involved in the Salt Lake City foolishness. Girl, you started this. Like, I'm like, oh, here we go with Giselle. Throw the rock, had the hands. I'm gonna start the drama. I'm gonna bring up the issues. I'm gonna poke and prod and try to figure out why y'all don't like each other, why y'all moving around the party away from each other and not talking. But then, oh, I don't want to get involved in the Salt Lake City foolishness. Girl, you are the Salt Lake City foolishness at this point in time at the party. And I said that Giselle and Portia, y'all like Lisa because y'all don't know Lisa. And that's just me being a Salt Lake City viewer. Yeah, of course y'all can say, "Oh, we like her. What's y'all's deal? What's y'all's beef?" Yeah, because y'all don't have to be on the show with her. So, y'all don't really know how she be getting down and why the girls have a problem with her. But like I said, I'm going to go into Salt Lake with an open mind. I'm not going to beat Lisa down all crazy. I'm going to see how she do. And then if I still don't care for her, then we'll go from there. Whose idea was this Countess Luann performance? Was it production and Luann and a little sprinkle of Kyle, or was it production and Kyle knew it would be funny, and so she went along with it and gassed Luann's head up about it? Because I was hollering at the performance already. And then when Vicky had her little confessional and she was mocking her, she say, "Let me," like doing it all out of breath. I hollered. That was the funniest Vicky has been in 3 episodes. I hollered because she sounded just like her. I'm like, Luann, for somebody that still makes a part of her living traveling around and doing these intimate city winery cabaret shows, girl, we got to work on those vocals. We got to work on that breath control. I really hope that it was an exaggeration of the mic volume and that we as the audience heard it louder, and that the party guest heard more of the backing track with Luann's vocals mixed in. Because if they was hearing it like we was hearing it, baby, God bless. Cause she sounded a mess. And I love you, Luann, but you sounded a damn mess. Out of breath is hell. I'm like, girl, this your song. You were so excited about performing it. Maybe the little zip line, maybe that took the wind out of her a little bit, and she needed a second after dropping down to regain her breath control. Cause yeah, that was you know, not her best performance. And I laughed also at Portia and Giselle putting two and two together about the bushes. They was like, oh, cause she fell in the bushes. And then we got the little flashback. That was funny. So then after that, they were into it. And yeah, I like, so upstairs, I was like, okay, Luann's outfit, like, but then when she got on the stage, and I forgot who it was that said something about a diaper, I said, oh yeah, it do look like she got a Depends on. That may not have been the best choice, especially for a lady her age. I'm like, maybe she should not have had that on, because yeah, it was definitely giving a Depends. But she did the best she could. God bless her. When they showed the montage of all the housewives songs and singles and performances we've gotten over the years, I said, my God, the one time the one time I agree with Giselle. Housewives need to stay housewives, please. Most of y'all cannot hold a tune to save your lives, and we don't need any more. We don't need any more. Leave the song right into Candy. Erica, make a cute little bop here and there. Luann, fine. Do your cabaret thing. That makes you happy. People come to it. Great. But no, no more. No more. Ashley, no more. Lisa, no more. Everybody else, I don't need no more singles. So, Portia, Kyle's daughter, is funny as hell. She learned how to be a little shady from her mama. See, cause she gonna ask Mauricio, "Can I have her for my 18th?" Girl, you'll be the laughing stock of the damn high school if they come to your damn party and Luann pop her ass out the damn birthday cake talking about she say la vie. Good night. Luann and Erica, they hyped that up like it was going to be such this thing, and it's such a non-issue. I'm glad they squashed it. They had the little quick talk. That's all it needed to be, because the beef wasn't that serious anyway. So now they can bond over their Tom trauma, as Luann called it. I'm glad that was a quick 1-2, and let's move on. The Vicky and Luann conversation was unhinged. We were talking about work 1 minute. We talking about the Finance Hall of Fame, the singing, the insurance, the pigs. It's just unhinged, both of them. It's like it's literally like having Ramona without having Ramona on the show, because it's like, what are y'all talking about? What are y'all talking about? But then it all comes back to, I am one of the 5 people that are watching Orange County still. And so right now, currently, there's this thing where Emily called Vicky a Debbie Downer. And clearly that's the theme of Ultimate Girls Trip as well, because Luann sang it, Giselle sang it, and we know that's Vicky's pet peeve. So Luann's like, girl, cool, you gotta do a little bit of work while we here, da da da, but you need to have fun. Like, obviously she's trying to say without breaking without giving it up and saying, We're filming a show. You need to be present. Be fun. Be here with the rest of us. Be in scene. Like, yeah, do your work, but that should be hidden off to the side, secondary. And I agree. I do agree with that. Like, Vicky, you know what this is. You know what you signed up for. You were so happy to get your orange back, and yet you're coming on here and acting like you're just here for a check. Like, no, you need to turn up too, like everybody else. We didn't sign on to see you trying to sell everybody Kodo insurance and talking about being called Miss Piggy 15 some odd years ago. So yeah, please, I need you to more fun, Vicky. Please, more fun. Otherwise, I can't keep the people off your neck when they say we didn't need Vicky on this season. She's dragging this down. She's boring. Blah 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 blah. Again, another episode. Speaking of, well, I'm not trying to be rude because that's my girl. Speaking of boring, another episode where Teresa hasn't done much, hasn't said much, didn't really have any scenes. Who was she talking to at the party? Because we didn't really hear much dialogue from her. So I find that very interesting. The speech that Camille gave to Kyle was cute. It was nice, a nice touch. I think that every city they go to, whoever's like the hosting housewife, I think that somebody that hasn't been on the show for a while, like a Camille, should do that as well. I think that that was like a nice thing. That was just a little note that I made. Like, everybody should do that. Like, pay homage. You know what I'm saying? I think that's a nice touch. But will we get that from the other cities? I doubt it. Because everybody thinks they're the main character. Everybody thinks that the sun rises and sets on their ass in their respective cities. So doubt we'll get that, but yeah, it was cute. She brought up the little vape pen, pretended that was her little e-cig. It was cute. Cute moment. So yeah, other than that, the party ended. It didn't. I don't know. I'm used to seeing, the dance scenes, Kyle hitting the splits, like seeing more of a turn up. And you know what? Another thing, who was that with Meredith? Who was that she walked in with the guy and his face was super beat and all that? I'm like, are we supposed to know him? Because he looked like somebody, but they didn't put, anything up to say who he was. So just something I was wondering. So riding back in the car. So now I was laughing at this scene because, well, not only because you got Giselle and Portia in one car. And so that was like relatable content because, two black girls debriefing after this party with all these white folk. So that was already funny. Then I look at it like, okay, that reminds me of me and my homegirls, how we do when we leaving somewhere together. We got to discuss everything we seen, blah, 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 blah. Oh, did you catch this? Oh, did you catch that? So that was funny. They're talking about Lisa and Vicky making it weird with Mauricio, talking about happy anniversary. Then Vicky spilling the beans like, oh, we was crying about crying about y'all yesterday. Like, yeah, be quiet. Y'all don't have to everything that you think don't have to come out your mouth. So that was one thing. Then the other car, you got the rest of the ladies minus Kyle. And Luann is like, she want to watch back her video of her performance because Luann is also like Lisa, self-centered, self-absorbed. So she's like, I performed, I want to see it, let me see the video. So whoever texted to her, so she's watching it. Vicky's obviously overstimulated, irritated. She's trying to figure out, girl, we was just there, why do you need to be watching this back on repeat, playing it loud? And I don't know why that was just so funny to me because that's Vicky is me in that moment because turn that shit off. I would just can we just be quiet on the ride home? Can we just a little chit chat and can we just be quiet? Turn that off. We already saw it. We don't need to keep hearing it over and over. And Teresa just bopping in her seat in the middle, trying to learn the words. That scene was so funny to me. I feel like this show is funny because you can find the little nuanced moments like that that make it hilarious. So Luann asked him, "Oh, come back to my room. Let's have a drink." And Vicky's like, "No." She's like, "How about everybody just go to their room and go to bed?" Then she gonna say in her confessional, Luann thinks the spotlight follows her wherever she goes. I said, "Oh yeah, Vicky overstimulated. She ready to get away from these hoes." Oh my god. Oh that drove me up the wall. I thought that was so goddamn funny because she was sick of it. She was like, "Get me out this car. Get me away from this woman." And Luann's like, "Didn't we just have this conversation? Like, I thought you was gonna be more fun." And here you are, being Debbie Downer again. So hopefully Vicky will turn her damn frown upside down because I don't like when she act like this. Again, I'm Vicky biased because I watch OC. I've been an OC watcher from day one, episode one. And Vicky know how to have fun. But this is making me feel like, damn, they should have just brought Tamara instead. At least Tamara gonna be fake and have fun and gonna be messy. Like, if you gonna do all this, Vicky, like you didn't want to be there, then you could have stayed home, babes. We could have just not we could have just had you pop in at Bluestone Manor and all the other things because this ain't cool. But I got my fingers crossed for Vicky. I got my fingers crossed for my good sister that she gonna do better. But that was it. That was the gist of the episode. I still need to record my Orange County and the Valley video. So I'm about to do that right now because there was not much going on in either of them episodes. So that should be a quick rundown. Can't wait for Atlanta next episode. Nene, I'm so excited. That's my girl. So I know we're gonna get some funny ass moments. It's gonna be high energy. We gonna show Teresa and all them how to really get down with the get down. So that should be fun. But thank you for watching my video. I'm Maya. Those are my opinions. Leave yours down below. Like, comment, tell a friend to tell a friend that likes Bravo. And I will see y'all for my Orange County and Valley season 3, part 3. I said season 3. Is it season 3? Whatever. The part 3 reunion. Bye.